Now, while I reckon cleaning falls somewhere amongst doing makeup and dancing ballet amongst a rugged man's typical priorities, even the ruggedest man needs to take care of business when his PC starts to overheat and slow down. It all started with finding a static-free, well-ventilated location. I chose to be outside in nature, where only the cows were there to witness what was about to happen. Dust and other airborne junk, like cigarette smoke, hinders cooling performance, and can even cause a PC to die, but even knowing about the possibility of death didn't prepare me for what I would see when I undid the side panel screws and looked inside that tower. I gave it one blast, then I gave it another, going for the biggest bunches in the corners of the case first. I held the can upright, firing in short bursts to ensure my duster can performed optimally. I blasted until my fingers got cold. I know it's normal for these cans to get cold after extended use, and they perform better warm, so I took a break. My enemy weakened, and my own resolve hardened like steel. I was ready to tackle the most challenging parts. I held the fans down to prevent them spinning and damaging the headers they were attached to, and I let her rip. I was merciless, compassionless. With the dust out of the fans and the heat sinks around the CPU and the graphics card, I began to realize that evidence of the slaughter was all over. I needed to get rid of it. Dust can be harmful if inhaled, and it's just plain gross. But the main reason was I wanted to hide what I'd done. I vacuumed it up. I wish I could have vacuumed it in the first place, but that can cause static buildup and zap my stuff. Can't have that. But there was still evidence of dust had been there. I knew I could use a small paintbrush with my can to pick at the nooks and crannies and get the remainder off safely and restore all my PCBs to their former glory, but what kind of man's got time for this paintbrush nonsense? So I grabbed the air compressor that I really wished I'd remembered that I had from the start. I didn't run it at full strength because the last thing I wanted was more blood on my hands when the capacitors blew off my motherboard, but I kept my distance, went slow, and was able to remove the last of the dust. When it was all over, I took my PC and went inside, knowing that I was a changed man. But my CPU wasn't throttling anymore, and my frame rates were back to normal, so was it worth it? Did the sacrifice needed to be made? Yes. Yes, it did. Thank you for watching this very unusual video on Linus Tech Tips. Don't forget to like the video if you liked it. Dislike it if you disliked it. Subscribe if you thought it was awesome and you want to see more. Well, actually, we might never do this again. So leave a comment if you want to see this kind of thing again. Peace out.